Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Today I wanted to take a moment to address some questions that I have been getting on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram since uploading the review on Folami. Lots of you have been asking me what is the difference between Folami, Karissa, and Neesha, and which one should you get? And I figured I will go ahead and do a video because if I got that many questions, that means lots of people out there may have the same questions. So hopefully in my own way I can help you decide which is best for you, which two of the three, or if you want all three, will be a best fit for you. So I reviewed Folami and I reviewed Karissa. I don't have Karissa anymore, but I do have Folami here. And Neesha, I've never had the opportunity to get my hands on her because she's super popular and always sold out. But one of my favorite YouTubers, Beauty by Jeunie B, did do a review, one of the best reviews I've seen on Neesha, and she has given me permission to use her review in this video. So let's start with things that's in common. All three of these wigs are really long. They average about 26 inches long. All three have layers. All three have curls, okay? All three of them have textured hair as well. So let's start with the most famous of the three, in my opinion, and that would be Neesha. As you can see in Beauty by Jeunie B's review, this unit is the thickest of the three. It has the thickest texture, it has the most volume, and the curls are also the biggest. And when I say that it's the biggest curls, it's also the curls that has the less flow to them. Because the hair is so thick, the curls don't really have that much movement. So now, the second most famous would be Karissa. Karissa, I did a review on, and I will stick that review in here as well. And as you can see, Karissa is much thinner. The texture is much thinner. It has tighter curls. And the volume is much more tame compared to Neesha. So if you prefer this type of tighter curl pattern and lighter texture, lighter as in lighter yaki texture, then Karissa would be the unit that you want to try out. Now, Folami, the newest to the bunch. Folami, in my opinion, is if Neesha and Karissa got together and had a baby, it would be Folami. Folami is the best of both worlds, and it's the happy medium. You get volume, you get texture, and you get curls, but it's not as full as Neesha, not as thin. And I think it's not a good word for Karissa, but it's not as thin as Karissa, even though Karissa is not thin, if that makes sense. But of the textures, it's a thicker texture than Karissa. The curls are bigger than Karissa, but not as big as the curls on Neesha. These curls are more body. They have motion when you move, like Karissa's does, but it's just a more thicker version of Karissa and a thinner version of Neesha. So I've been telling people that I prefer Folami over Karissa, and that's because the texture of Folami is more, it's more like my hair texture, so it's more believable than Karissa would be. But the volume of Folami is not as natural as Karissa. So it's all a toss-up. If you want volume, if you want tighter curls, if you want thicker texture, depending on those things will determine which of these wigs you want to rock out with. Now, I like all three. I think all three are great choices, whichever one you choose. If you choose all three, or two of the three, or one of the three, either way it goes, you will be getting a really, really good unit. It just boils down to your preference. And for me, my favorite of the ones I have reviewed would be Folami because of the reasons I gave you. It's more like my natural hair texture. It's just a little bit way fuller. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. And definitely check out the reviews for all the wigs I've mentioned. I will leave links in the description box and in the info card for you guys to check out. And until next time, guys, which will be really, really, really soon. See ya.